Hi everyone, welcome to Calc with Cola. So today we're going to talk about Taylor series. Specifically, we're going to write the first four non-zero terms and the general term for the Taylor series for this function centered about 0, and the function you can see is x sine of 2x. Remember, if we're centered at 0, we are really a Maclaurin series, but we could say a Taylor series centered at 0. So let's go ahead and build the Taylor series for this function here. Why don't we start by writing the Taylor series for sine x? And remember, all the even terms are dropping out. We only have the odd terms, x minus x cubed over 3 factorial, plus x to the 5th over 5 factorial, plus, minus x to the 7th over 7 factorial, plus dot, 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 and then the general term, negative 1 to the n, x to the n over n factorial. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build the Taylor series for sine of 2x. So everywhere we see an x in the Taylor series for sine, we're now going to replace it with 2x. And it's really cool. So now watch what happens. Every x we see, we're going to replace it with 2x. So we're going to have 2x minus 2x quantity cubed over 3 factorial. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep plugging in 2x for x. And then in a minute, we're going to simplify it underneath so that we can see what we get before we continue to build it. So make sure we replace the general term with 2x as well. And there we go. All right. Let's simplify that first because it's going to make the next step a little bit easier. So 2x obviously cannot be simplified, so we're just going to drop the parentheses and write 2x minus 8x cubed over 3 factorial. You can write the 3 factorial as 6 if you really wanted to, plus 32x to the 5th over 5 factorial, minus 2 to the 7th, x to the 7 over 7 factorial. And then we're going to go ahead and just leave it like this for now, and we'll simplify in a minute. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to multiply everything I just wrote in blue by x because we're building the Taylor series for x sine of 2x. So I'm going to carry that that x in by distributing. So we're going to have 2x squared, 8x to the 4th over 3 factorial. Let's write that as 2x squared because it's a little bit easier. So we're just multiplying everything by x. So 32x to the 6th over 5 factorial minus 2 to the 7th, x to the 8th over 7 factorial. And then now the general term, we're going to have negative 1 to the n, x, we'll simplify this in a second, 2x to the n over n factorial. So there we go. We have our first four terms, but now I want to go ahead and simplify the general term and show you kind of the process there. So we have the first four non-zero terms, and now what we're going to do is we're going to simplify this. So what I like to do is I like to break down the 2x to the n first. So go ahead and watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to have negative 1 to the n, x, 2 to the n, x to the n over n factorial. Now when you have the same base and you multiply, you're just going to add the exponents. So see those x's right there? X to the first, x to the n. That's going to become x to the n plus 1. So watch how I write it. Negative 1 to the n, 2 to the n, x to the n plus 1 over n factorial. And that is going to be the general term of this Taylor series. So it's really cool how we can build Taylor series as long as we know the general Taylor series.